Hey YouTube, it's Tony Piroth here, welcoming you to the MYM Buzz, a weekly movie review show where I watch, then review the latest movie of the week. I'm going to say a warm welcome to our podcast listeners. Oh, I did say that, Dayle, didn't I? I did say podcast. Thank you very much if you're listening to this, and yeah, you're along for a very good ride with us because we've had some good reviews on YouTube and now we're going to be converting them straight to podcasts. So keep your ears and eyes open to where we're going to be posting that. Thanks to our friends here at Cineworld. We're going to give them a massive thank you. Without them, this would not be possible. So let's crack on with this week's review, which is A Monster Calls starring Liam Neeson and Sigourney Weaver.
Let's just touch on this whole podcast because you've kind of gone over it. So
I kind of touched it, but yeah.
We are now releasing the MYM Buzz as a tester into a podcast version for you guys that don't have or can't sit at your computer and they want to listen to it on their way to and from work, or if you're at the gym because this is the month of fitness, and it's just for you guys.
What happens if you're at work, you're on lunch, you're bored? Can I just literally go bum bum bum, earphones in, listen to it? Sick.
Exactly. So just if you're just bored at a day's job, you're wondering what to go see at the cinema, you want to hear a nice, quick...
That's a Friday thing, ain't it? Or no, it wouldn't be a Friday thing. It'll be a Saturday thing.
It comes out at 10 a.m. on a Saturday.
10 a.m. on a Saturday, so you get the visual, so you get to look at me, and then you get the audio, and you're going to get both.
If you're bored of Tony's face, that's why you go with a podcast.
You don't want to be bored of my face, Jesus. So, let's go on to the review this week because I'm buzzing about this review. We just finished watching it.
It's changed. We've literally just finished it. Oh. We did say last week we were going to watch Live by Night, and
yeah, we kind of
wrong date. Not my fault.
You're never going to blame yourself for that, are you? No.
I'm to be fair. As we get into it, I'm actually really happy. That
I'm saying is directorial credit for this video is Dayle takes three.
We did, yeah. I'm actually happy we haven't done Live by Night. So, Tony, what is our movie review for this week?
Like I just said, we're going to be reviewing A Monster Calls starring Liam Neeson and Sigourney Weaver.
Not forgetting Felicity Jones.
Felicity Jones and the young lad, absolutely brilliant. We're going to get more into that. I'm going to give you a synopsis. So a boy seeks the help of a tree monster to cope with his single mother's terminal illness. That is it in a nutshell, guys. I'm now going to say, Dayle, run that trailer.
How does the story begin?
Was the boy too old to be a kid? Too young to be a man?
What did he do?
He called for a monster.
The thing when I looked at this film, I mean, Sigourney Weaver, Felicity Jones, come on, like how many films are you just going to plonk yourself in? And like, okay, we'll get on the train.
She wasn't Get on the Train.
Well, what was it then? Who was she? Inferno, that was it.
Dude, old age.
I know.
Memories.
30. I'm 33 now, so yeah, that means one more, and I'm getting closer to 40, guys. So without Dayle here, Dayle's kind of like my
next time you see him with
Bliss Zimmer frame. That's it. We like that. So yeah, Sigourney Weaver, Liam Neeson, Felicity Jones. Like I said, Felicity Jones, brilliant. Bit part player in this. I liked her in it, Dayle. Like I thought she was really good. She played powerful.
Well, Monster Calls is an adaptation from the book, isn't it?
It's an adaptation, yeah. Patrick Ness. I've got to say, Mr. Dave Goulder, if you're watching this from MCM, should I say, the Buzz, MYM Buzz, MCM Comic Con. Either way, Dave, if you're watching this,
or listening to it now that we've got the podcast.
Oh, Dave. Hello, Dave.
No excuse now we've got the podcast.
Yeah, thank you very much, because ages ago you did actually say to us that you was like, watch Patrick Ness, he's got A Monster's Call coming out, being made or being adapted into a screenplay, then going on to obviously being a film, blah, 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 blah. Watch out for him. So we was like, oh, right, great, yeah, I'll get the books in. Yeah, I was like, oh, great, let's get the books in. So I got the books in, didn't read A Monster Call, started reading another one, put that down, and then lost interest in it. And then after watching this, I'm just like...
Why? See, that's the one thing that I am so happy with this film, because it's not a big movie blockbuster. It's not your Star Wars. It's not your Assassin's Creed. It's not, here's 101 trailers that we're going to be showing you a year before release. Here is all these... it's really nice to have come into a film that I had no expectations for. I had no foresight. All I had done was seen bits of the trailer as I was flicking through the TV screen. And, you know, I sat down and, you know, we watched it.
I really enjoyed it from beginning to end. Yeah. The young lad...
Still looking.
He was still looking. I'm so sorry. You lot are just going to be like, Tony, you're stupid.
I think we'll get onto individual performances.
We'll get onto individual performance, but let's talk about let's just talk about different options and different things we're going to be talking about here. I've just popped out my phone because it's going off, guys. I do apologise. Should have turned it off with a thing. Remember, turn your phone off when you go into the cinema. So yeah, individual performances we'll talk about. Let's talk about the story.
It's a very, very, very strong story.
It's a strong,
incredibly strong.
Beloved story. Like you're just gripped from start to end, and like literally, I'm not even gonna lie. Like I am emotional at the end. Do you know what I mean? I was a little girl, but there's nothing wrong in that, guys, because I tell you, this story hits every single pulse from beginning to end.
We're not going to give away what those pulses are because we do not want...
That's why I gave such a short synopsis, because...
it's short and simple. That's what made this movie so good. It
did. It did.
It's not got your massive explosions or anything like that.
No.
It's realistic, and then even when it's called A Monster Calls and the monster, it still touches home. Like, it's not...
like it says a monster calls, and you kind of think to yourself, it's going to be kind of like, monstrous, devilish, fiendish... But it's not.
Fantasy,
it's kind of. It is fantasy. It is, if you want to call it fantasy horror, but it's not. It's so soft and so subtle. It's absolutely brilliant. I mean, it was such a well thought out story that I'd like to see it again. It's so strong. After last week, we had kind of like we discussed, like there was holes in the story and all this lot, and then we've come into this week and we've just got plonked with a nice strong story, nice strong performances, a rounded film, which, even when it got to the end and like there was bits and pieces at the end, I kind of was like, please don't fall apart. Please don't fall apart. And it delivered. And then the credits come up and I was like,
that was good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Another thing I just want to point out is when you watch this film, wait until you get the watercolours. That's all I'm saying. I can't say nothing else.
Like, this film...
Can't say nothing else about that.
For a film or that as a consumer at home, unless you're following this film, this is my recommendation. It's exactly like someone did to me. So it's exactly like I was told about Whiplash, which came out last year.
Yeah.
It's a film that it's not necessarily your kind of film you'll go and watch.
Yeah.
But you sit down, you watch it, you'll enjoy it, not in the right ways from start to finish. Everything in this film, I cannot give enough praise for, because, like, just everything was stunning. The simplistic shots, the storyline, the animations, when it's the different styles of animations when they're talking about the stories that the monster's telling.
It's brilliant. Like I said, the watercolours, all I'm going to say. That's all that's coming out of me, because visually you'll just get blown away. Let's talk about individual performances. Dayle, have you nailed that name? Have you absolutely nailed that name? Because if he hasn't, we're going to go straight to Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson, let me tell you while Dale's not here, Liam Neeson was amazing. And also, he done motion capture. He done motion capture.
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me. How can you be surprised that Liam Neeson's been amazing?
No,
This guy has been a Jedi Master.
Yeah.
He's been Aslan from Lion Witch.
But it's a different take. He's CGI and it's motion capture. And sometimes when an actor does motion capture, we don't really see the full potential. Yeah. But in this, it was so subtle, so slight. The voice gave his voice gave depth. The cinema rumbled when his voice come into action. It was just one of them things where you just caught yourself just literally in the moment as soon as Liam come onto screen. Absolutely amazing. Let's go on to Sigourney Weaver, who does a British accent. Sigourney Weaver, British accent, absolutely amazing. I think she carried it pretty well. I was kind of waiting for her to break this British accent in some sense.
This is where it comes into play, and this is how strong it is. From Lewis McDougall. So Lewis McDougall plays Connor, who is the main. So
Lewis McDougall,
character.
Apologies from me. I was so windswept with your performance, my man, that I just literally forgot your name and just didn't look at the credits because I was like this.
I'm telling you, everyone at home now.
Right.
This kid is an up and comer, right? He has been able, in a film where you're not going up against, but you're working with the likes of Sigourney Weaver, Felicity Jones, Liam Neeson, even though he's in motion capture. and you're putting out the performance that you did at your young age.
Yeah.
Whoever did the casting for this film was spot on. Whoever, like, the acting
Bravo to you.
does was just
casting
unreal. He touches every nerve that the story goes.
And let's talk about Sigourney Weaver. Let's talk about Felicity Jones again. And let's talk about Liam Neeson. Like I said, Liam Neeson on point. Felicity Jones on point. Sigourney Weaver on point. Like, they're three strong performances in this, guys. And then this, he comes in. This kid, Bosch, he comes in and he puts it in. He makes you believe every ounce of his being, that his mum is ill. He's so frustrated. He's so uptight about everything. And you feel like you just want to release him yourself.
It touches home because it relates to everyone, and his performance is on point. And like Tony said, Sigourney Weaver, Felicity Jones, and Toby Kebbell, I apologise if I got your name wrong, who plays the dad. Their roles aren't like
they're not
minute.
major.
They're not every minute of the film.
No, they're not.
But their small segments help make the film, and they're in, they're perfect at what they're doing. And it then revolves around this Lewis McDougall, Connor, who.
Lewis McDougall. Can we just have a quick clap? Just Lewis McDougall. Thank you. I mean, if I could stand, I would, but I'd ruin the shot. You want to see this. So
he was amazing. All performances in this film.
4 performances. Let's go with 5 with the dad as well. The dad, I wasn't kind of heart set on. I was kind of like, I was kind of just like, man.
The dad.
That was kind of the only downfall for me. Was the dad? He was there.
Complete the family atmosphere.
It was.
His performance was fine.
His performance was fine. Don't get me wrong. The performance was fine, but it was kind of meh. Like,
stand out.
You had stronger performances, and then the dad comes in, and you kind of think to yourself, I think that was the only kind of slight weak link that I could say out of the whole film. I would be like, all right, well, yeah, there you go. Yeah, you go.
For a film,
I gave you 1.
For a film like Martian, I'll get to it. We'll explain it when we get to it. But Martian, the one with Matt Damon, that is a whole film, a 2.5 hour film.
Yeah.
That focuses on Matt Damon.
Yeah.
You literally, the most of the screen time is Matt Damon, and this guy is one of the best in his career. He is on the movie is amazing, and that's put on a man that's had years of experience and has been in some of the biggest movies ever.
Yeah.
This film is exactly the same with Lewis McDougall as the centerpiece.
Lewis McDougall
and all the other actors. Yes, they don't have to put in the performances of a lifetime, but they just have to get the role right, and that's exactly what they've done in this movie.
It's a strong film, and it's a strong second film to 2017, guys. I can't.
Best film of the year so far.
Oh, you get probably like 2 of them in 1 year. They're probably 3 if you want to push it. Dale just dropped that.
It's film of the year so far. We've had Assassin's Creed and this.
So yeah, but dude, like that was strong. Like you had to go at me last week going a 7. A 7. You dropped that.
What I liked about this film is, like I said, unlike the others, you're not coming in here with the high expectations. You're not having to sit here going, this is the movie that breaks the game mould. This is Star Wars. We expect it to be good. I've come in here with a film going, I'll sit down, let's see what it's like.
Yeah, that's exactly the same. It was kind of like your Guardians of the Galaxy. It's like the films you don't know. You don't know nothing. You kind of walk in, you see a trailer and you go, yeah, let's have a watch.
They're the best films.
Best film, good story, good cinematography, good watercolours. That's all I'm saying. Visuals, graphics, everything. Performances, round of applause. Let's have just once. It's a lonely clap because Dale's being. I'm on my own. But yeah, but great. I'm gonna give this a 9. Purely for the fact that the dad was the only kind of thing that I kind of didn't like. I know you're kind of. It was okay.
Either way, I agree with you. The fact that it doesn't deserve a 10. There's always
no.
But for the pure fact that it's a film, in my personal opinion, it's a film that I wouldn't watch like day after day after day, or it's a once or twice a year film. But it's a film that I recommend that everyone at home comes down.
Take the family,
No, I wouldn't say take the family, but come down and enjoy it. If you want to see a good movie, not a let's see the action blockbuster of Triple X, let's see Vampires and Werewolves of Underworld. If you want to come down and see a good film from A to B with performances all at the top, come down, sit down, you get your money's worth. This is a very, very good film to watch.
Dale went on a right tangent now.
I think because I like.
He really enjoyed it, man. He did.
I'll come out of the cinema and go
and see
this film was really good.
Yeah, it's really good. You can't do nothing. There's nothing you can do. And also the thing I liked about it, Patrick Ness wrote the book, then adapted the screenplay, man. He had this wrapped. He had this nailed. He knew what he wanted, and you nailed it, mate. Patrick Ness, you nailed it. So that's a 9 for A Monster's Call, guys. Are you happy with a 9? I'm happy with a 9. Let's go forward. Let's go into the future. We're going to go competition time. So thanks to our friends here at Cineworld Stevenage, we have a pair of tickets to give away for one lucky winner. So give their Facebook page a big thumbs up, guys, because without them, we wouldn't be able to do this. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of these reviews, any of the Let's Play, and any interviews from MCM Comic Cons and onwards, and so on and so on. We tell you this every week, and we want you to enjoy this.
Interviews, you're not missing anything.
You're not going to miss nothing. Right, so let's get on to this week's question. So this week's...
Tony's rushing ahead. Tony's like this.
No, I like this. I like to go question first and then I like to announce the winner. I don't know why, but you always remind me back.
Yeah, because let's do the winner so that they don't get confused thinking they've won this like next week's one.
Right, so...
Confusing. But before we get there, we just want to say, obviously, tickets are only valid in the UK.
Yeah, tickets only valid in the UK. You can go and watch any film. There's a pair of tickets. Take whoever you want with you. I would personally take my dog Pepper. My wife would obviously come first. She's going to kill me. But yeah, me and my wife would go, and then Pepper would, if the wife's working.
What films can you watch with these tickets, Tony?
You could go and watch Assassin's Creed. That's been out. You could go and watch this. You could go in the future and then probably go and watch Lego Batman movie. Excited me. Lego Batman movie. You could go and watch John Wick's 2. That's going to be strong.
Can even hold on to the tickets until Star Wars Episode 8 end of the year, yeah?
Why would you do that? You've still got Alien Covenant, you've still got Dunkirk, you've still got...
Oh, yeah, sorry. What I mean
you've still got 4 and...
you enter this competition, you win these tickets,
you got them in the
you enter again for the entire year and keep going and keep going and keep going to win you more tickets. Luke Gates and John Foy know about that.
Yeah.
They've won already a couple of times.
Hey, John.
They're loving
Luke
it.
Gates. They love it. They love it. And they're good, strong fans of ours. We salute you guys. Thank you very much. We love you all. So
his ugly mug and his banter.
So, listen to me, right. So, hear me now. Right, so, this week's winner, because Dan wants me to do it first, is the Shy Pianist. Whoa!
I'm glad you got that one right.
The Shy Pianist.
Really bad.
Whoa! Banters with the Skip to the End guys on Twitter. If you see it, go on my Twitter at Tony Piroth. You'll see that. I'm not going to say no more. Let's go on to this week's question, which is going to be: Liam Neeson plays the holographic narrator in which musical? So Liam Neeson plays the holographic narrator in what musical, guys?
Chances of anything coming from Mars are a million to one, but still they come.
Stick your answers if you're watching YouTube in your comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe as well, because we will be checking up on you. And for the podcast listeners, comment section, put them in there as well. Dayle, you had another way you would like them to do it?
Yep, so if you're downloading on the podcast, by all means you can put them through the YouTube comments, or you can just message us on Facebook or Twitter. The links to those will be in the description below.
So check them out, guys. Like, subscribe. Put that answer, 2 tickets, any film, any Cineworld up and down the country. The winner will be announced on next week's episode, which will be 10 AM Saturday. Back to normal, guys. We're going to be on a roll, where we will be reviewing Dayle.
What is it? The third? No, it wasn't the first. Second.
This happened last week.
No, it's not the second.
One job.
Third? Fourth? No, I think it's like the 5th Underworld film.
One job.
5th.
So we're going to watch Underworld, yeah?
Yeah. Like,
ooh, vampires, werewolves, Kate Beckinsale. Yeah, that's it.
No, I'm just going for the werewolves and the vampires. Definitely does.
No, you just half took your t-shirt off. Someone said Kate Beckinsale. That's it. You was like, oh, yeah. But, yeah.
Yeah.
It worked.
That's the reason I'm not on camera, Tony.
Right, so that's Dayle's secret been exposed.
Next
week,
10 AM, Underworld Bloodlines. That'll be our next movie review.
Thank you, Dayle. The ever faithful Dayle. So next week, guys, make sure you tune into that 10 AM Saturday. I said Saturday, 10 AM Saturday. Yeah, we're there. So 10 AM Saturday. Did I say that right?
Yeah. If we're up, you're up.
Yeah, we're all up. We'll be posting. We'll be answering. And also, guys, we're going to start getting in the mix with these comments. You know, me and John, we had a bit of a conversation on the YouTube comments. So we're going to start having little chit chats with you guys. Let's see if we can hit these pulses. Talk to John as well. Very good movie. He's a buff.
If you've seen these movies, let us know what you think.
Yeah, let us know. If you're like Tone, you're full of then tell me. Or Tony, you are amazing. Then that's brilliant. Or
don't tell him that. God, it's Neverland.
Head will not fit through the door. So anyway, guys, 10 a.m. next Saturday. Catch that review of Dayle.
Underworld Bloodline. Tony, I said it like 4, 5, 6, 7 times.
But I've got to keep
like Underworld 100. Come on.
He's started to speak a bit more now, so I've got to give him a bit part in this. So that's all I say. I've got to get him more involved, guys. So if I start saying Dayle, all right, he's got to just come out with it. All right. So remember last week he told us what film we was watching this week? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We get there.
Check the
so
dates.
Underworld next week, guys. Remember to catch that. Werewolves, vampires. We're gonna have some fun with that. Right. I'm going to say thank you, Tony Piroth. That's me. So thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to, press the like button, comment down below, go onto our YouTube, our Facebook, which will all be down in the description below. Podcasters, hiya! Please put comments in there. Put anything, give us a star rating, have some fun, listen to it. I hope you've enjoyed your lunch, your breakfast, your dinner, your travel, wherever you've been. Your gym run. I hope you enjoy this. I hope you're at home sitting on your couch while you're watching it Saturday, 10 a.m. with your bowl of Cocoa Pops or your toast. Just have some fun and relax with this. A cup of coffee will go down nicely.
I miss the toys you used to get in cereal boxes. I miss those days.
Who remembers, comments down below, who remembers the, I think they come in cereal, it was the ones you clip to your spokes. They're like little balls you clip to your spokes on your bike.
As old as you.
And when you're going along, it's like clink, 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 clink. Or who remembers or who remembers Tazos in the Walker's Crisps?
Oh.
Tazos.
That's the only reason you used to buy those really terrible crisps.
That's it. I used to love that.
Back to the movie
let's go. Yeah.
You guys are coming to watch.
Comments down below.
So, with this week was A Monster's Call. Amazing, loved it, enjoyed it. Go watch it. We do have 2 tickets to give away, so enter in the comments below.
And the question is, guys, once more for you, if you're quite slow like me and you need someone like down next to you, is Liam Neeson plays the holographic narrator in which musical? So that's Liam Neeson plays which holographic narrator in which musical? Just put the comments down, put it in the comments below, put it in the podcast comments, put it anywhere. Just comments and make sure you like.
If you want to, if you've got the answer.
If you've got the answer, my number is, no, you're not getting that number. Right, I'm on Twitter though, at Tony Piroth. Dayle, we need to get on Twitter because he desperately needs to be on. Oh, he's one of these ones. Right, so I'm going to wrap up there, guys. We've got people starting to come in, so we need to get out of here. We need to go home. We need to do what we've got to do. Thank you very much for watching The Weekend Buzz. Please give a big thumbs up to Steve and his Cineworld. Without them, we could not be doing this. Thank you very much to my faithful friend Dayle here. Round of applause. Thank you, Dayle. Thank you very much. He doesn't see. Look, he's gone behind the camera. Behind the camera, not in front of the camera. Thank you very much, guys, and we'll see you all next week for another Weekend Buzz.